Hey everyone, it's MKBHD here, and let's talk about the rumor that just won't quit, the Apple foldable iPhone. For years, the tech world has buzzed with speculation. Will they? Won't they? Well, 2026 might be the year Apple finally folds, and the hype is real. We've seen Samsung, Oppo, and others take their shot at foldables, but we all know Apple plays by its own rules, and that's what makes this so exciting. Get ready for a potential game changer. Rumors suggest a possible September launch. This wouldn't be just another phone release, it would be Apple's grand entrance into a whole new category. And knowing Apple, they've probably been watching, waiting, and perfecting their approach. We've seen leaks about a crease-free display, which would be huge. Current foldables all have that noticeable crease down the middle. A smooth, uninterrupted screen, that's the Apple magic we're talking about. The leaks are getting more detailed, suggesting a book-style fold like a digital notebook. Imagine a pocket-sized device that unfolds into a mini tablet. That's the promise of the iPhone Fold, and it's got everyone's attention. Of course, we're talking about Apple here, so expect a premium price tag. But if history is any indication, people will line up for this thing, regardless. Let's dive into the good stuff. What we think we know about the iPhone Fold. Leaks point to a stunning 7.8-inch inner display when unfolded. That's tablet territory, people. But it folds down to a pocketable 5.5-inch outer display for regular phone stuff. The magic is in that crease-free tech. No more distracting line down the middle of your screen. Word on the street is Apple's using a special titanium alloy hinge. Strong, durable, and built to last. This thing's got to fold and unfold thousands of times without breaking a sweat. And get this, Touch ID might be making a comeback. Rumors suggest it'll be integrated into the side button, just like on the iPad Air. Cameras are always a big deal, and the iPhone Fold is rumored to pack a dual camera system. Now, don't expect the crazy telephoto lenses from the iPhone 17 Pro. This is about keeping things sleek and pocketable, but you know Apple will squeeze every bit of quality out of those cameras. Plus, that outer display, perfect for selfies and vlogging. The foldable game isn't new. Samsung's been at it for a while, and Oppo's Find N5 is crazy thin. But Apple's playing catch-up on purpose. They've had time to study the competition, see what works and what needs fixing. That crease-free display? That's Apple addressing the biggest complaint about foldables head-on. Apple's also got a secret weapon, iOS. Imagine iOS perfectly optimized for a folding screen. Apps seamlessly transitioning between the small and large displays. Notifications and widgets living on that outer screen so you don't have to unfold it for every little thing. That's the Apple ecosystem advantage right there. But let's talk design. Samsung and Oppo make great foldables, but they can feel a bit, well, plasticky. Apple? They're all about premium materials like that rumored titanium alloy casing. The iPhone Fold will be an object of desire, just like every other Apple product. Now for the million-dollar question, how much will this thing cost? Early estimates say, brace yourselves, upwards of $2,000. This isn't for everyone, and that's the point. Apple's targeting the premium market, the early adopters, the people who want the absolute latest and greatest. But here's the thing about Apple. They make you believe you need their products. They create desire, even for things you didn't know you wanted. Remember when tablets were a niche product? Then Apple dropped the iPad, and the rest is history. The iPhone Fold could do the same for foldables. Apple is betting big on the future of foldable phones. They're not just entering the market, they're here to dominate it. With a stunning design, innovative features, and the power of the Apple ecosystem, the iPhone Fold could be the device that finally pushes foldables into the mainstream. So, are you ready to fold?